Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sheba, and I'm on here to share two um, projects that I created using all Tim Holtz products. Before I get started, I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend, and I thank you for coming over and watching this video. So as I stated in previous videos that I have been really into the mixed media thing, just learning about all the different mediums, the paste, sprays, everything, just, creating with all that. And I've been doing a lot of that here lately. I just haven't shared with you all what I have been up to, but I want to go ahead and share these two items with you all, what I created. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and share with you all what I use first, and then I'll share the items that I created. So first, I did use some Distress Oxide ink. So I used like some Scorched Timber for some distressing around the edges, some Stormy Sky. I used some of the Kish Flamingo. And then I used some Distress Sprays as well. I don't think I got everything out here, but you'll get the gist. Okay. And then I used this stencil, this rose stencil, which is THS075, which is a really pretty rose stencil. And I've been having a lot of fun with stencils, you guys. Lots of fun. And mixed media doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, just create. Just create and go with what you like. I use the Stampers Anonymous Curator stamp, which is CMS 493. And I just use this one right here at the bottom, the little circular one. And then I also use from Stampers Anonymous as well, the embroidery, which is CMS 486. And I use this one right here. And then I also used, this stamp is from Simon Says Stamp. It's from their card kit, but I just bought the stamp, and it's the Beautiful and Curious. I think Tim Holtz had a hand in designing the stamp, so yes, I use that. And I actually did make use this in a project, but I just haven't shared it with you all yet. But yeah, I'll share that with you as when that project is complete. Okay, so yes, I use that, and then the star of the show, the stamps that I used to create the cards I'm about to share with you all. These are the new stamps that came out. Oh my gosh, when these come out? March, I think, February, March, something like that. But this is they're like small, like little like ATC size stamps in some sense. This is called Tattoo You, and it's COMO32 is the number. And then I also use this one right here, which is Fairy Garden, and it's COMO29. And there's two more stamps from this collection, which I have purchased as well. I just haven't created with them yet. I only got these two done, so I want to go ahead and share with you all. So yeah, so that's what I use. So I'm going to share the first card with you all. And I don't know if I think they're going to be journaling cards. And I'm going to do something with them like in a journal or something like that. I'm just trying to figure it out still right now. But I just got the basic card done. So this is the first card that I created. And I did use the Tim Holtz the cardstock. So I use that for the base. And then I just used some old book paper that I had in my stash. And I just kind of tore it up and laid it down with some collage medium. And then I took the wilted Distress ink, oxide ink, and I just kind of went around it to kind of give the background some color of the wilted violet color. And then when I used the stamp, I just colored in the flowers in the wilted violet. So everything's pretty much wilted violet that I use for this. And then this is just some ephemera from Tim Holtz. And then this is from that stamp from Simon Says Stamp. And then this is that little ephemera piece from the Curator. I just used some, I think I used, is it over? Yeah, I just used some old paper. I used some old paper, Distress Oxide. And then I just stamped that on top and just cut it out. And I did the same thing. I just fussy cut this out using Kish Flamingo. And I did use some of the, I think, yeah, Stormy Sky. So I use that as well. You probably can't really see the stormy sky in the middle, but that's what it is. And then here is the actual stamp, which is the one from Fairy Garden. And I just used some, oh, I did use some Wilted Violet Distress Spritz. And so that's what I colored the butterfly, and then in between the numbers in with is that Distress Spritz. And then I did just take some of that Distress Spritz and just kind of sprinkle it on the card. And then the background here is also the Stormy Sky Distress Oxide. And then I use from the metallic sticker book, Make It Count, for the sentiment right here. And that is this card. And then I distress the edges with some the Scorched Timber. Yeah, with Scorched Timber. So that's what I did with this card. So yeah, so that's my first one. And then I went ahead and created another card. So let me move this stuff to the side. So I created this card right here, which I like this one better than this one. But they're both cute. I mean, they're both different. I like them. They're, you know, they're going to go in a journal. So yeah, so this one right here, I use the same paper, distress cardstock. And then I did use that stencil to stencil. Well, I used Kiss Flamingo first, and I used a stencil and put it down. And then I used some what is it called? One second, you guys. I used Sparkle Texture Paste. Yeah, I used some Sparkle Texture Paste. So once I did the stenciling with the Distress ink, then I went on top and I just used the sparkle to give that some sparkle there. And I had to kind of wait a little bit because I just kind of did them randomly, the roses randomly on the card. So I was able to do a little bit of texture paste and then let it dry and then go, you know, until I got it all done. So that's what I did. So that took the longest of this card. And then I sprayed the background with peacock feathers and Vintage Photo. And so that's the fun of playing with the different sprays because you don't know what you're going to get. And so that's what I got, the color. And I love the way that green and brown kind of mixed in together. So yeah, greenish blue and the brown mixed in together. So I sprayed that on there. And then I took some just book paper because I had some, because it's kind of hard when you're doing the stenciling to stay within the shape of the stencil, so it kind of goes outside of it. So I had some little areas that kind of look kind of funny. So I just took the book paper and put it there around, you know, all four corners or all four sides. And then here is the focal point, which is this stamp, Tattoo You. And so I did heat emboss both of these. So these are both heat embossed. And then I rubbed the ink, the Distress ink on the background. So this one right here, I actually used Kiss Flamingo first, and then I went in with the Vintage Photo and just kind of toned that down a little bit. I liked it better against this green, so that's what I did. And then here's the butterfly from an ephemera pack from Tim Holtz. And then also Free to Fly, which is from the sticker book. And then we got some little ephemera right here, and I distressed all the edges, as you can see, to give it kind of that distressed look. And then I went around it with what is it called? Scorched Timber. So yeah, so those are my two journaling cards that I created. Just playing around, you guys. Just like I said, having fun in my room, playing with the different mediums, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I wish I would have started this a long time ago, but you know, as time goes on, things change. You know, you start liking different things, and this is where it's at right here for me right now. So yeah, so I hope that you all enjoyed my share of my two journaling cards that I created. I hope that, yeah, you all enjoyed. I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and you all have yourself a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.